Our people would literally bow down to Esau and literally give themselves away. They'll do anything for Esau. So long as Esau keeps Babylon running, our people love this place. Our people love anything the so-called white man does to them or to them. Our people are the biggest sellouts to the so-called white man in history. Yeah, the other nations come over and reap the benefits, but our people ain't getting no benefits. Now people was cold-heartedly serve Esau.
Right.
Our people are gone. They need to be destroyed. None of our people that's not of the elect should never be spared. Because they need to die and be born in the correct mind.
Yeah, that's why the camera had shut off, because there's no edification out of the devil.
That demon, yeah.
Man.
It was right timing too, because
the Lord devil does that for a reason, man. Coming up, bringing confusion.
I read the Bible.
You believe in it, not you read it. Some people read things that they don't believe.
That's true.
Right? So we're telling you according to the Bible, and the brothers address it.
You know, you say you believe in the Bible.
I didn't say that. I read the Bible.
So do you know about Moses?
Yeah, I read about Moses. Yeah.
So when you say you what do you believe in?
According to the Bible.
I mean, you read to get information. I mean, it's a book.
Right, it's a book.
But
More than a book, but it's a book.
Okay. I mean, just like every other book, you read a book to see what's in it, what the book is saying.
Absolutely.
You don't have to definitely believe in the book. Right. If you want to get knowledge.
Now Moses, as you said, you believe in Moses? Do you believe?
I did not say I believe.
Oh, you don't believe in Moses
I
either?
didn't say I believe. I've read about it.
Okay, so you don't believe what you're reading?
Well, it's not that I don't believe. I read a book.
Well, it's either one or the other. Either you believe or you don't believe. That's what we're asking.
I don't like to believe. I like to know stuff.
Okay, but believe is knowing. Faith. Belief is faith, right?
Well, that's true.
Faith is the things that are seen, that you cannot see, but you believe.
Okay,
right?
I mean, let's face it. We all grow up and we hear about these people, Moses.
Right. But
Do you think he existed in life?
That's what we're talking.
Do you think that there was ever in history a man named Moses?
It could very well be.
What about Alexander the Great?
Well, I mean, he's more recent, so.
Okay, but Alexander the Great is in the Bible.
That's true, but he's also in other books.
Right.
Yeah, but
so you have.
But he's more chronological. You got more historic data on Alexander the Great.
Is that true? You believe that?
Not necessarily.
Like
so.
Christopher Columbus, right? Everybody knows that he's so-called
1400.
Right. Well, how did you know that really existed?
That's just a few years ago. There's evidence.
No, it wasn't a few years ago. It was hundreds of years ago.
Well, I mean,
so how do you know that actually existed?
Right.
The white man has wrote and made up all kinds of stuff. He said he went to the moon 50 years ago, and he never made it.
He ain't never been back.
He ain't never been back.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You get our point.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the reason why we're going into Moses?
Yeah.
The reason why we're going into Moses? Because the law was given to Moses to give to the children of Israel.
Yes.
We're telling you that the children of Israel never changed.
Yes.
They're here today.
Yes.
And only the children of Israel is going to be saved according to the Bible.
True.
Okay? Oh, you understand that?
I got that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So when you go into it, Moses was in Egypt, right? America is Egypt again too. Okay, you look on the back of a dollar bill, it's pyramids on there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then because we're talking about the Israelites, Moses saved the Israelites from Egypt. Okay, and then you also had Babylon. Okay, which when you go into Babylon, you said the same way Alexander the Great had chronological, like he has order, right?
Recent,
But Babylon had leaders too. Okay, Nebuchadnezzar. Darius was the Mede, because you had the Persians.
And the Medes.
I forgot what Cyrus. These are all people that's inside of the Bible. Daniel. These are all people that are inside of the Bible. So when you go into it,
like Iraq is still in the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? It still says Iraq and Syria.
Yep.
That's all in the Bible.
Persia.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, Persians in there too.
So when you say these things about the order of how they did things. Like even with Alexander the Great and how he conquered the world and stuff like that. And one of the people that he also conquered was the Israelites.
Well, what they teach you in the Bible is that, you know, Charleston Heston, the Ten Commandments, and all the white people, those are the Egyptians and the Israelites were two dark nations.
Right.
They were just like when you go into 7-Eleven, they would never say, "Hey, I'm a Negro like you, buddy," and they look like your complexion. It's just two different nations. That's all. It ain't had nothing to do with skin color, you know. So what we're saying is, they lied about everything. So when you read the Bible, you have to get. The scripture says, get them precepts and get understanding. You have to get understanding, and somebody has to teach you according to what you're reading, because you don't know.
That's right.
Like I read it and I didn't know what the hell I was reading.
Right.
I got you.
You know?
So in other words, the message is to know thyself.
Yeah, and well, the message is to know the Lord first.
Right.
Well.
And then the Lord will.
Yeah.
You're right. You know yourself.
Yes.
And to know who you are.
Yes.
You know the reason why. Get Deuteronomy 28:68. We're gonna show you something. We're gonna show you slavery is in that Bible. Us being brought over here into slavery and everything.
Understood.
It's in the Bible. Somebody hold Exodus 20 and 1.
This is Deuteronomy. You want to know?
Go.
No, you get that.
Deuteronomy
Where it
28
says,
Yeah.
and 68.
right.
I'm gonna bring up 15 first. Or
Bring
just
15
jump to-
first.
Yeah, this Deuteronomy 28 and 15 says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." From 15 to 68 is all the curses, which you see all of our people going through.
Shooting each other and all that.
Yeah.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
So what's the word Egypt mean? Go ahead.
Exodus
I heard
20,
that. I got that.
Okay.
20 and 1. Exodus
ahead.
20 and 1.
We're gonna tell you what Egypt is.
It says, "And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage."
So the word Egypt comes from the Greek word Egyptos, which means bondage. That's all Egypt means. The original land of Egypt was the land of Mizraim.
Right.
And it's called. So this is Egypt too. So this is the house of
So
bondage.
let me get this. The Bible. We should really believe in what's written.
Yes. Yes.
Are you Haitian, of Haitian descent?
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that Benjamin?
Trouble
Yeah,
Benjamin.
Benjamin, right there.
I had an accent. I had an accent. so-
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, you seem like you don't kind of like.
Confirmation, man.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Okay.
I'm good.
That's all he needs. All right. Hey, that's
All
our
right.
job. That's our job.
All right.
All right.
All right.
See, we have to understand what happened is Jake and different people, they come up and they're in this spirit of like, I know more than these guys.
Right.
And then when we start showing them that, hold on, we know what we know, they skedaddle on. Now, he might get it later on.
Right.
They might just got enough to get it going.
Yeah.
But really what's happening is people think they come up and some people just want to congregate, you know, Jake. But then they think they had like that comedian.
Yeah.
He thought he knew it all. And then we start trying to bring the Bible out. He like, no, put the Bible away. Because I'm going to try to get y'all in dealing with psychological of what I know.
Right.
Don't forget the Bible.
Right.
And we can only come out the Bible.
That's right.
That's what we're here for. We're not here for ourselves for our own interpretations. We're here for the interpretation from the Most High.
That's
right.
that don't
Yeah.
prophesy until it's right things, prophesy
The
smooth.
smooth things, right. So he didn't know what he believed in the Bible. He
Right.
didn't. And he read it, but he don't believe. But then he do believe some things.
Right.
He was just
Our people
confused.
Whenever we speak, y'all brothers notice. Whenever you speak, everything you speak about, the Lord always sends an example. Every time.
Very true.
He's confused. Our people are confused. They're destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's right.
And he didn't want to hear because if you, all right, brother, I got the information. All right, time for me to go.
It was too much for him.
That's why I say we got to hit them with the milk.
Yeah.
That meat. That milk is meat to them.
Yeah. But the meat they choke on.
Meat.
And if they misunderstand
Me.
us, That means that they misunderstood Yahweh Shah.
They the same ones.
Yeah.
Back doing the same thing.
Yep.
Even Paul. When Paul was in Acts 26, when Paul was being
Mars
delivered
Hill.
of the prison with Agrippa and them, he said the Jews seek to take thy life. He had more haters of our own people than the other nation.
Yep.
Think about it. And then the other nation is the one that take us and put us in captivity because we already split.
Yep.
That's why it was easy to put us in captivity because we don't stick together as a nation.
Yep.
And if we stuck together as a nation, we'd have been following the Most High.
Yep. None of this would have happened
None of this would have, but the Lord had to have it happen.
to teach us a lesson.
So when we get the kingdom, we're going to wake up and say, yes, we made it, you know?
Yep. In order to know what's good, you got to have bad first. So when we actually do get out of this place, we're like, okay, we're good. We got the understanding that we don't want to go through that hell again. That be a dream can happen again if we mess up. But this time the Lord's making sure that we don't mess up again. So where we gotta act together. So where we don't have to go through this mess anymore. To look back and say, damn, we really did this. And the Lord exalted us by getting us out of there, even by destroying 2/3 of our people and waking up the elect. To make sure this place burned, to make sure that we don't come back to this. That the Lord burning this place to make sure we don't come back as a lesson. Because the Lord even knows that once we get it this time, it ain't gonna happen no more. This will be our last captivity because this time we ain't gonna mess up and we ain't gonna go off. So in the meantime, while we wait for this place, we're gonna be dreaming of this place to go. Right now we're here to wake up the elect of our people, not the 2/3. 2/3 is gonna get it when they come back into the kingdom.
That's right.
Right now, the only thing that matters right now is prophesying the downfall of this place. Waking up the elect and making sure we get out of here.
Yep.
Right.
That's what matters.
Yep.
Not
That's
this
what matters.
whole entertainment bullet BS. Not building in this worthless society.
Having podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
That's for certain Israelites. They
Yeah.
can do that. And they are pushing the word out there. That's good in a sense. But that ain't our job.
Right.
You know? Our job is we're the grunts. We do the hard shit, man.
Right.
You know? We don't do the easy. We ain't behind the desk. You know? We out there in the field.
That's right.
That's right.
You know?
Whether it's the hot or cold.
Yep. We do the hard. We the grunts.
Yep.
All right, close up, man.
All right. So Lord willing, is prophesying out here was an edifying thing. So with that, I just want to say shalom, death to Babylon. Oh, Salaki. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere shalom to the brothers out here pushing the street for sincerity. Shalom and death to Babylon.
Shalom. Death to Babylon. Mawaf Lababal.